George Washington had false teeth made of ivory, bone, and even human teeth. John Adams was known for his love of horses and would often ride them to church. Thomas Jefferson was a skilled architect and designed his own home, Monticello. James Madison was the shortest president, standing at only 5 feet 4 inches tall. James Monroe was once bitten by a moose while on a hunting trip. John Quincy Adams was known to skinny dip in the Potomac River every morning. Andrew Jackson was known for his fiery temper and once killed a man in a duel. Martin Van Buren was the first president born as a U.S. citizen. William Henry Harrison gave the longest inaugural address in history, lasting over 2 hours in the freezing rain. John Tyler had 15 children, the most of any U.S. president. James K. Polk was once a slave owner, but also worked to reduce the country's dependence on slavery. Zachary Taylor was a successful military leader, but never voted in a presidential election before running for the office himself. Millard Fillmore signed the bill that established the Library of Congress. Franklin Pierce was known for his love of alcohol, leading some to label him as one of the country's most ineffective presidents. James Buchanan was the only president to remain a bachelor throughout his life. Abraham Lincoln was once a licensed bartender. Andrew Johnson was a tailor before becoming president. Ulysses S. Grant was a heavy drinker, but gave up alcohol after a friend died from alcoholism. Rutherford B. Hayes was known for his love of technology and introduced the first telephone to the White House. James A. Garfield was ambidextrous and could write Greek with one hand and Latin with the other. Chester A. Arthur was known for his love of fashion and was often referred to as the Dude President. Grover Cleveland was the only president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. Benjamin Harrison was the first president to have electricity installed in the White House. William McKinley was once a teacher and taught at a school for the deaf. Theodore Roosevelt was an avid hunter and helped establish the national parks system. William Howard Taft was the heaviest president, weighing in at over 300 pounds. Woodrow Wilson was the first president to hold a Ph.D. Warren G. Harding was once a newspaper publisher. Calvin Coolidge was known for his love of pets, including a raccoon he kept in the White House. Herbert Hoover was once a successful mining engineer. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the only president to be elected to 4 terms. Harry S. Truman was once a farmer and briefly owned a haberdashery. Dwight D. Eisenhower was a 5-star general before becoming president. John F. Kennedy was a decorated war hero and was awarded the Purple Heart. Richard Nixon was a skilled piano player and once played God Bless America on national television. George H. W. Bush was known for his love of jumping out of airplanes, even in his 80s. Bill Clinton is a saxophonist and played the instrument on the Arsenio Hall show during his presidency. Barack Obama was once a cigarette smoker, but quit the habit during his presidency.